What's up, YouTube? I'm Daniel, and that's Clay, and this is Video Games Book Club's attempt at a podcast-style video.
Yes.
We've been trying to do a video together for a while, but due to someone's health issues, haven't really gotten a chance to, because every time we try, a little part of me dies inside. So since we live a little bit away from each other, we decided we'd try to do kind of a podcast-style video. To go over a couple of news stories that are in the news, and then kind of talk about some games that we've been playing lately.
It's kind of sad. I've been promising people this video for like months. At the end of every pickup video, it's like, stay tuned. Just a couple more weeks.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry that he broke his promises, guys. But I was in the hospital a lot, so I apologize.
Very true.
I guess first up, Clay, the Netflix Zelda show isn't happening. Please understand.
We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. Nintendo lies to us a lot. I don't know what to believe anymore.
I believe that Nintendo's going to make a lot of money this year.
Yeah, tons.
Do you think, like, the Zelda show, do you think it would have worked? Is that something you'd be interested in watching?
I'd have watched an episode of it, but do you remember the old Zelda show?
Excuse
me, Princess.
Excuse me, Princess.
Yes. I have a feeling that when you give Link an actual voice, that's what it would turn into.
Yeah, I mean, I could see them taking the character in, like, a more serious route.
Yeah.
I like what they did with him in Hyrule Warriors a lot.
Yeah.
I think a Hyrule Warriors Zelda show with that kind of structure could have worked.
Yeah.
But an Ocarina of Time or a Link to the Past show, I just don't think the story's going to hold up.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to do a different Zelda game each season. Because really, how many seasons are you going to tune in to watch Link get the pendants so he can go to the Dark World? I mean, so you're going to have to go a whole season to get the 3 pendants, then get the Master Sword, and there's the end of Season 1.
Well, excuse me, Princess.
It just sounds like a horrible, horrible idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
there's probably other Nintendo properties that could turn into shows.
Oh yeah, Kirby was one. They had the Kirby. Show. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great cartoon
show.
back on the Fox Box or whatever it was called at the time.
Wow.
Yeah, Kirby was good.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess they never really said if the Zelda show was going to be live action or animated.
Yeah, that was never talked about.
The only thing they really mentioned was that it was going to be like a family Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Which kind of misses the point of Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Very true.
Yeah, I mean, unless like Zelda and Link were going to be brother and sister, like Cersei and Jaime.
Oh.
I mean, I guess that could have been Game of Thrones. Like
Spoilers.
Oh, sorry. Episode 1, Season 1 spoilers.
Yeah. There we go. Put that out there.
I think they could have done a Metroid one. Metroid would have been kind of cool.
Yeah.
You could do. I mean, the whole Metroidvania style works a lot because you're going to have Samus returning to areas again. Hopefully, not what they did with Other M on Wii. Made her not the strong female character she's always been.
Never played Other M.
Yeah, it's not worth playing. I mean, you could probably get it at GameStop now for like $5 or $6.
GameStop? Like 60.
But yeah, it was apparently the gameplay was pretty good. It was just the story they completely butchered.
Oh, yeah.
And because it's actually a sequel to some of the other games.
Yeah.
But then Samus is basically completely unsure of herself, which Samus has always been like this badass bounty hunter. And her being a girl has just been, it's just, something extra. It doesn't define her like a lot of video games. Female characters are kind of defined by, being a princess or being like in Final Fantasy a lot. They're the character that heals everybody. They're kind of like the white mage support character.
Yeah.
But Samus was just this badass bounty hunter. And then Other M just completely...
yeah. Well,
threw all that out
sucks.
the window.
That sucks.
But talking about that, there's actually some people pushing online right now to make a game where Link is a girl.
Ooh, but Link's a boy.
Yeah. I mean,
Too many people confuse the whole Zelda and Link thing anyway. So
yeah, yeah. What are you talking about? Zelda's already a girl,
yeah.
and Link's a girl,
Well,
so it works out.
what if it's Sheik? Then it's a boy girl. So we don't know.
No, Sheik is just Zelda cross-dressing.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
I don't know. I understand the want for like strong female characters, but Nintendo's done a pretty good job with that already.
Yeah.
With Samus, since the NES has been a strong female character, with the exception of Other M. And I mean, Bayonetta 2 wouldn't even have happened if it wasn't for Nintendo, and that's
Yes.
an incredibly strong female character.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's such a
Yeah.
good game.
I mean, even Princess Peach got her own game,
Ooh.
where she was a fairly strong character, and her attacks were actually her emotions. And
Huh.
it wasn't like she was like having emotional breakdowns. Like, she was so strong, she had control over her emotions
Hmm.
and could use her emotions to defeat the enemies and stuff.
Instead of always
So it
being
was a pretty
kidnapped.
neat idea. Yeah, instead of her being kidnapped, she was actually saving. I think she was saving Mario. I don't know.
Nice.
It was like a DS game a long time ago.
Oh, nice. No wonder I didn't hear of it.
So I don't know. My push is to make Link left-handed again.
Oh,
Because as a left-handed person, I don't have a lot of role models to look up to. And Link was always one of them. When I found out he used to be Link left-handed, when they changed it because of all the stupid people not being able to use motion controls.
yeah. Oh. These are right-handed scissors.
All scissors are right-handed scissors.
You don't get these.
You know, I mean, people don't even understand. Like, if you're not left-handed, everything is harder to do. Even like filling out the forms at the doctor's office on the clipboard, you would think wouldn't be hard. But if I could do it with my right hand,
Your
it's so
hand's
much easier.
like falling off
Yeah.
the...
Well, and then in school, when you write with a pencil, you get all this black crap
Smear
on
it.
your hand.
Yeah.
Which I don't have that problem anymore. School was a long time ago.
School was a while back.
But yeah, I mean, he used to be a left-handed character, and then when they did the motion controls for Twilight Princess, since it was a GameCube game, all they did was flip the whole game.
Yeah. Take a look at your Link and Toon Link amiibo real quick. Left hand.
Oh yeah, yeah, because they were both. Well, actually, which Link is this? Is this the Twilight Princess Link?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure which Link that is. He's the Super Smash Brothers Link.
Left-handed.
Yeah.
That's what Link is. He's one of us.
Yeah.
One of us.
I just noticed that.
Yep. He was always left-handed until they switched it for motion controls. I'm hoping with the Wii U that they don't put the motion controls in the game
Yeah.
at all, since they're pushing the gamepad so much,
Oh yeah.
and that they'll be able to put it back in left-handed. You know, I guess I should have watched one of those videos that they showed to. I guess it probably would have been in there if he was using his sword at all.
The trailer stuff.
Yeah, but I just remember him using the bow in the new trailer. There's a
Yeah.
lot of your horse won't run into trees and you can shoot stuff.
Yeah, the horse runs automatically. You don't have to control it.
Yeah, just like a real horse.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to control a horse.
Yeah, I feel like this is kind of like a Nintendo centric discussion, but I know you saw it the Nintendo Next or however it's supposed to be said.
The NX for
Yeah.
next gen or whatever.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
I don't know if I don't know if it's time to give up the Wii U. I think it's going to be a home console. I don't think it'll be a handheld
Yeah.
since the new 3DS just came out.
I don't know, man. I don't even know what they do anymore. The home console, so it's obviously not going to come out this year because that would be crazy.
Yeah, that would be a slap to the Wii U fan base. I love the Wii U.
So, yeah, oh yeah, the Wii U is amazing. I love it, and it has so much. It gets so much more use than my PS4.
I don't even have a
it has-
PS4 or Xbox One, so
There's no reason to have either of them right now.
yeah.
There is probably 15 reasons to get the Wii U.
Oh yeah.
And, most of those games are going to be Nintendo first party.
Yep.
But that's basically been Nintendo's bread and butter since the 64.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Uh, they've lost more and more third party support ever since the 64 to where on the Wii U, unless it's an indie developer, there is no third party support.
Oh yeah, the first party games are excellent. Every one of them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know we've talked about it before, and I got the Wii U for Christmas this past year. But 3D World, I could not put down.
3D World's amazing.
It's the greatest game ever. And it even got me, the Wii even got me to play a Zelda game that I originally skipped
Yeah.
back in the day, Wind Waker, which has easily now become my favorite of the modern day Zelda. So anything from Ocarina of Time and above.
Yeah.
Wind Waker is a better game than Ocarina of Time.
You shouldn't have skipped Wind Waker.
No,
It
no,
was
I shouldn't
so
have.
good.
But you know what? I'm glad it did because the things they added in the HD release helped the game out so much. The faster sail where you don't
Yeah.
have to direct the wind, and you can basically get it pretty much at the very beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Um, makes it a lot easier. Just using the gamepad in general is awesome because you can sit there in a dungeon instead of having to go into your menu. You can just select your items on the gamepad. And then also just because you can pull up your sea chart maps
Mhm.
and everything while you're going through the ocean instead of having to be like, well, am I going the right way? Am I headed towards the island? You have the map open all the time while you're still going.
Yeah.
So it's such a gorgeous game. The music's perfect. Everything about that game has been amazing.
Yeah.
It's it touched me in a way that I liked a lot. But anyways, the new Nintendo console.
Yes.
What do you think they're gonna do? I mean, Nintendo's basically been playing catch up. God, was the GameCube even as strong as the other consoles?
No. Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, you know what? I don't think it was the strength of the GameCube. I think it was the disc size that hurt it.
Yeah,
You
let's
just
make
couldn't
it
hold. It
tiny.
didn't hold as much memory.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to have that proprietary format when they first went to disc.
Yeah, let's make a disc this big because
Yeah.
that's fun.
I mean, they've basically had, and I know they've made a lot of money still,
Oh.
and they've made a ton of games that I love, and I love Nintendo. But I mean, really, if you look at the other consoles, I mean, they've basically been playing a generation behind since the 64.
Yeah, they've been behind for a while.
Yeah, I mean, everything else goes to disc during the 64. The 64 has what, less than 300 total games in its library,
Yeah.
and it's not like it has 300 quality
No.
games in its library.
No.
Because it has a ton of garbage in those
Ah.
300 games.
Oh, absolutely. And one of those garbage games is worth like 200 some bucks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking at you,
Just
Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut. Just because I have you doesn't mean I like you.
oh man. And then you go to the GameCube and you've got some great games. I mean, you got Smash Brothers Melee.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one on the GameCube. Twilight Princess is amazing.
Yes.
I prefer it on the GameCube because you don't have to play a right-handed Link,
Yes.
which is unnatural.
What is it?
what else?
The Super Monkey Ball.
Yeah. The Mario game, I know you really liked it. Sunshine.
Sunshine, yeah. Luigi's Mansion. Excellent game.
Yeah, which I just picked up a while back, so I'm gonna play that for the first time. Really
Oh.
excited.
It's so good.
Seeing the stuff for Dark Side of the Moon, or is it just Dark Moon? It's not
Dark
a total.
Moon. Dark Moon.
Yeah, it's not a total rip off of the album, Dark Side of the Moon. It's just Dark Moon. Seeing all the stuff for Dark Moon, oh man, I'm so pumped to play Luigi's Mansion now.
Yeah. It's good. Good launch title since it wasn't a Mario
Yeah.
title.
Yeah, that's true. It's a launch title.
Yeah.
So I mean, Nintendo kept the excellence up with their games.
Yeah.
And then you go to the Wii next, which is
Yep.
basically a GameCube with motion controls.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, even some of the best games for it. I mean, there's games like Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2
Yep.
that just look phenomenal. And then you get to a game like Xenosaga, which is a great game,
Yeah.
but it looks like PS2.
Yes.
I mean, it looks like good PS2,
Yeah.
but it still looks like PS2 for a console that was supposed to be competing with the 360 and the PS3.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Nintendo doesn't care about competition, but
Yeah. They know better.
Yeah.
Then you've got games like the ones that came out towards the end, Last Story,
Yeah. They're,
Xenoblade.
yeah. Pandora's Tower, all
Yeah,
the Project Rainfall games,
yeah,
these RPGs that weren't going to come out here,
yep.
but people petitioned and finally got them to come out. Yeah, the Xenosaga was really the first huge games. That was probably the first thing where I realized GameStop really just hates all of us.
Oh, yeah. GameStop doesn't
I mean,
like
they do
us.
this. They do this great thing. They do this great thing, like, yeah, we're gonna exclusively sell this game so we can get it out to America, and then it sells out immediately because they only stock pre-orders for the stores for the
Mm.
most part. And then a couple months later, here comes all these extra used copies to GameStop that
Yeah.
are for sale for like $100.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was really glad that I bought it, that I pre-ordered it, so I can
Mm.
get the art book and everything.
Yeah.
You've got that game, don't you?
Xenoblade.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have you played it at all?
I played. Yeah, I played about half of it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Uh,
The TV I've got sucks to play it on. Everything's like teensy tiny. But I like it.
Yeah. It's supposed to be pretty good. I want to play it before the next one comes out because I'm definitely getting it for
Oh,
the
X.
Wii U. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be awesome.
The Wii U is so good. Oh,
So,
go ahead.
huh? Go for it. What are you gonna say?
The Wii U, Mario Party 10 just came out on the Wii U, and
Oh, yeah?
I have been playing the shit out of that game, and it's sad because I have to play it alone. But I play a party game by myself. It's okay.
Well, you can have parties by yourself if you want to.
I play with Gold Mario, so
Do you actually get to play as Gold Mario in it, or is he just like normal Mario?
he shows up as Gold Mario.
The Gold Mario statue?
Yeah, like you get a token, and you can equip it to him, and it turns him gold.
Oh.
But-
and you get the token immediately when you scan in the gold amiibo.
Yeah, when you use him. So he does have a difference.
What else have you been playing?
Let's see. Just about any Wii U game you could possibly name.
Yeah, no Lethal Enforcers this week?
No Lethal Enforcers yet. It's a nice collector's piece though.
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of like Super Nintendo stuff. I've started Mario RPG now.
Yeah. That's a good game.
It's an excellent game.
How far are you?
Not very far. I think I just now am leaving the town where they first where you first meet the Toad and the King and all that crap. Like it's the
Played it so you started 30 minutes ago?
yes, pretty.
So you just met Mallow?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just you and Mallow right now, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So.
And you're in for a treat.
Yeah, that's
You're
what
in for
that's what I've heard.
There's
From you.
a couple of parts where you can get a star out of a treasure chest,
Uh-huh.
and then like you can just run and kill enemies for free with the star, and you get all the
Yes.
experience. And what I did when I played through it for the first time is I would do that and then get into a fight right after and die because you start back at the last save point,
Yeah.
but you get to keep all of your experience. And then that treasure chest is there.
Yes.
So you just sit there and do that for like an hour and you're set for the rest of the game. Even the secret boss won't be a problem.
Nice.
Oh yeah, make sure to look up the secret boss and how to get the ultimate weapons so you don't miss it.
Ultimate weapons make me so mad.
No, the ones in that one are good. They're I think it's like a lazy shell and like the lazy shell armor or something like that.
Nice.
But I think anyone can equip all those items though.
Yeah.
Or maybe not Bowser, but sorry. Spoiler.
Spoiler.
You get to play as Bowser eventually.
Jeez. I mean, it's
He
only
joins your party.
It's only been out for years.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I was telling you the other day, I never actually got to beat the game.
Yeah.
Because I had played it on my cartridge, and I got to the last boss, and somehow I died, and then my save was deleted. So,
Disappointment.
I don't know what happened. I had read something online that it was like a piracy thing,
Oh, nice.
but my game wasn't pirated. I mean, I
Earthbound,
was playing.
Earthbound does that.
Oh, Earthbound does it.
Mm-hmm.
Earthbound's the one that does it.
Earthbound does do it.
Oh, so what if you get the Gigas,
Yeah,
Gigas or whatever?
yeah, and like if you have a pirated cart that passed all their other like piracy stuff, you'll get there. You won't have a chance to win. He'll kill you, and then every save you have is gone.
Wow, I wonder. I remember I was reading about that. I got those two things confused.
Yeah,
but it was pretty dramatic.
I didn't know that until the other day. So
yeah, did you try to fight him on a pirated cart and it deleted everything?
No. No, thank goodness.
I mean, that's so bittersweet, especially like for back then.
Yeah,
when there was no YouTube.
yeah,
So they could have let you play through the entire game. I know that one also the encounter rate's higher on a
Yes.
pirated cart.
yes,
But so they let you play through and slog through this whole game, and then you get to the last boss and it just deletes everything.
yep. It's like
That's awesome because you're never gonna see the ending.
yeah. No, they ruin it for you. But well,
You're not gonna know what happens.
you ruined it for yourself, but you know.
Yeah. You shouldn't have been playing a pirated copy.
No, go out and
In
spend
1990 whatever
Yeah.
the game came out.
Yeah, and now you can get screwed. Just you just went out and spent $180 on a cart. Screw you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to play Earthbound, do not spend $200 on a Super Nintendo game. Spend $200 on a Wii U and buy Earthbound on it.
Excellent. That's a much better
I mean-
option than I thought you were going to say.
So you can either buy an Earthbound cartridge, or you can buy a refurbished Wii U directly from Nintendo, and then download Earthbound on it, and you're good to go. And then you get to play all the other Wii U games and all the other Virtual Console games.
Oh yeah, so much better.
Yeah.
And that Mario RPG game, like, it's so much fun, and it's compared to I just got finished with Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
So
It's a little more lighter.
Yeah.
It's a little lighter than
Chrono
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger is pretty serious stuff. Damn.
I can't believe you only play like 30 minutes.
30 minutes into it, yeah. I got Mallow, I guess is his name.
That sucks.
Mallow's. He's helping me out right now, though.
Is he?
Yeah. So early.
Well, it's nice to have at least somebody in your party.
Yeah, better than being by myself. Like
Yeah.
like I am a Mario Party. No big deal. No big deal.
Oh man.
No.
But yeah, so Mario RPG.
Yes. It's fun.
Man, there's so much stuff I want to talk to you about, but you haven't seen any of it yet. Do you know what happens?
No.
No,
No,
not at all.
not
So
at
it's
all.
all a surprise.
Yeah, I haven't spoiled any of it yet.
Yeah, I know you've been. You just finished Chrono Trigger for the first time too, didn't you?
I did after 20 years.
Yeah,
Literally
Did-
20 years.
Did you already know what was going to happen, or was it all fresh for you?
That was fresh. I hadn't read much about it either. Which I'm glad I didn't read very much about it because I would have ruined a lot of it.
Yeah. A lot of the stuff that would really hit you wouldn't. I mean, if you already know it's gonna, it's like saying,
Yeah.
"Hey, spoiler: Ares dies in Final Fantasy VII," but everybody and their mother knows that. Shut up! You played Kingdom Hearts, you know that.
Yeah, I did play Kingdom Yeah.
So what did you think? Like the beginning of the game, did you like how it opened up with Chrono, like the constant RPG trope of Chrono being woken up in bed by his mom?
Oh yeah, that was awesome. Every time. Every time.
Did you hang out in the fair a lot?
Yeah, I did like all the games. I did like what was it? I found out that you could talk to that one old man, and he would predict like the winner of the race, and he was usually right.
Oh yeah.
And you could set like he was probably right 7 out of 10 times, and you could win so much silver from sitting there doing that.
Huh. I never knew that. I
Yeah.
used to always do the fight with Gato, the robot,
Uh-huh.
and I would just sit there and do that over and over and over again to get the points so I
Yeah.
could buy the load sword.
Uh-huh.
which I guess is I guess you usually wouldn't get that sword until you go to the future.
Yeah, you don't get it for a while.
I think you get it where I think you get it in a chest where you race that jet guy.
Yep.
I can't stand that part of the game.
So much
Uh,
fun though.
no, no, it's not. But yeah, I would just fight Gato over and over, and the root beer one, or
Oh
the
yeah,
root beer one. I
yeah.
always have to do that. I always have to do that.
Root beer.
Yeah, Chrono get crunk at the fair.
Chrono Crunk.
Oh man, I guess that's why Ayla likes him so much, 'cause he can throw down like a caveman.
Oh yeah. Chrono
Yeah.
drink good.
And I didn't even realize the first like I don't know, 10 years I was playing that game.
Yeah.
Because I've played it. I mean, it's probably the game I've been the most, other than Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past.
Yeah. Well, you gotta see all the endings.
Yeah, yeah. Well, then when the DS version came out, I had to go see all the endings again.
Yeah.
And before that, when the PlayStation version came out, I had to go see all the endings then. And before that, when I had it on Super Nintendo, I had to see all the endings then. So,
Of course. Absolutely.
I've seen all the endings a couple of times. But this last time, and I can't believe I never thought about this, but I just left the fair,
Mm-hmm.
and instead of going to the time warp, I just went to Guardia Forest and just grinded out some enemies.
Yep. With your wooden stick
Or
or whatever he starts with. Yeah.
I guess that's first sword.
I don't know.
So I just sat there and I just kept doing the circle of that. And I think there was even a strength tab or some kind of tab in
There
there.
was
that you
something
could
in
get.
there.
I just sat there and did all that. And it was so much faster than sitting there and fighting Gato for like 5 hours. And
Yeah.
I did it. I did it. I used to.
That's what happens when you're a kid. You can do that kind
Every
of stuff.
time.
I think it took me about like a month and a half, 2 months to get to play through it.
It's not bad. It's like, what, 35, 40 hours your first time through?
Yeah. I mean, cause I didn't get to play it that much. I would go days where I didn't get to play it, and it sucked.
Yeah, well, we're adults, so
Yeah, we have
something that happens.
we have adult
And you're
things.
married,
Yeah,
so
I am.
to your job.
To my job. Love my job.
So what was like? What's after that? The next big thing. The courtroom.
Where they say
What you think
that
about
you
that?
kidnapped
Yeah.
what's her face? Yeah.
Were you guilty or not guilty?
I was not guilty.
So you cheated. You used a guy, didn't you?
No.
How many votes? Do you remember how many votes you got?
No, the not guilty was only one more than guilty.
Oh, really? So it's pretty close.
Yeah.
So I was looking. I was trying to remember everything you do, because no matter how many times I played through this game, I always get one guilty verdict.
Oh, nice.
I can never, for some reason, get all of them. So I know in the fair, you take the
Yeah.
cat back. Do you remember any? Do you know any of them?
Yeah, I took the cat back. I think one of them is you have to pick up the necklace and give it back to her without her asking, or without asking her first.
No, I think that's a guilty one.
You have to ask her
So
first.
you have to check on her
and then get it.
before you get her necklace to make
Okay.
sure she's okay.
And then you have to tell.
So that's a guilty.
Yeah, and then you have to tell him you won't sell it.
Yeah, when Malaquar,
Yeah.
or however you say his name, ask.
Yeah, you have to say no.
Say, no way, Jose.
Yep.
There's the lunch pack outside Gato's place.
Uh-huh.
You don't eat that.
Yeah, yeah.
If you eat that, that's a guilty. Oh, when they ask you if you bumped into her intentionally,
Yeah.
say yes. That you started it, that Chrono started it, because
Yeah.
you tried Marl, or Marilee, or
Marley?
Marvin. If you try to say Marvin did it, if it was her fault, then you get guilty.
Yeah.
When she wants to look at the candy,
Yeah.
you can't move.
Yeah, you don't move at all.
Because if you move, you're guilty.
Yeah. Because whenever somebody goes shopping, I just stand. I don't
Yeah,
move. I
just
just
stand and leer over their shoulder
Yep.
for a good... Man, and that one...
30,
so
40
annoying.
seconds.
Yeah, because it feels like eternity.
Yep.
I think that's it. I think that's all of them.
Yeah.
And I didn't know this, because I've always escaped from the sale.
Yeah.
You can actually just sit there
For
for like
3
a
game
couple,
days or 3.
three or
Yeah.
5 minutes, and it actually takes you to the execution for Luca to save you there.
Yeah. You get Luca faster that
Oh,
way.
that makes
You
sense.
get Luca faster that way.
That would make sense. Huh.
Yeah.
That's neat. Maybe I'll have to play through it again on my copy that my best friend gave me on Super Nintendo for my birthday last year
Yep.
before I tried dying all the time.
Yeah. That was way before.
What was your favorite time period in the game?
Uh I didn't like the future. I would say my favorite one was probably prehistoric with Ayla.
Okay.
I like
I mean, you're wrong. Zeal is your favorite one. But why do you say prehistoric incorrectly?
whatever. Uh I don't know. I just liked Ayla.
Yeah.
I liked getting Ayla.
The bosses in the prehistoric one are pretty cool.
Yeah.
That the stand up Triceratops guy
Yeah.
that I think you don't use lightning on because he likes it.
Yeah. He just absorbs the shit out of it.
Yeah, and then the it's okay. It's the internet. You can curse. And then the giant T Rex on top of the tower with the armor and everything.
Oh yeah, Tyranno or whatever it is.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Prehistoric's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like Zeal because it's
Zeal.
better than prehistoric. Yeah, Kingdom of Zeal.
Yeah.
Because I mean it's just better in every way.
My favorite time period is the end of time. So I win.
Oh man. So I mean obviously some pretty big spoilers. If you're
Yes.
one of the 3 people watching this and one of the 3 of you hasn't played the game,
I would say 2.
just skip forward to the end
Yeah.
for
There's-
us to tell you to subscribe.
There's probably 2 people
but-
watching, and that's you and me. So doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I don't think they count our views. So.
Oh well, whatever.
But plot point near the end. What'd you think? Not necessarily to the end, but I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop the spoiler bomb.
All right, drop the
Are
bomb.
we ready? Are you referring to when Chrono is killed?
Yeah, yeah. When Chrono dies,
I
Probably-
pooped my pants.
yeah, probably the first game I ever played that had like a meaningful death like that.
Yeah. Like,
It's
like-
pretty intense.
yeah. It was. I was sitting there, and he's up in the air, and all of a sudden he's just gone,
Yeah,
and it's like, what? I don't want to play anymore.
it's been a long time since I played. What happened? I can't remember exactly what happens.
Let's see. He risked his life to save everybody else's. So it was the typical, hero deal.
Is it the Mammon Machine?
Is it the man?
Or is it after that?
It was
Is it Shala,
yes,
Magus' sister?
Yeah.
Shala and the Mammon Machine or
Yeah.
whatever?
Yep. The very first time you fight that.
Okay.
Oops,
Yeah, I can't.
spoiler
I
again.
can't. I haven't played the game in. I haven't played the game since before I moved up here to Louisville, so it's been a long time. I haven't played it all the way through since then.
Yeah.
I need to, but I need to play through about a million other games too. So
I know your pain.
yeah, I think I did the How Long to Beat website, and I put all my games on there.
Yeah.
I've got like 300 days worth of playtime in my backlog, and that's not including any games I have on Steam. And I have a lot of games on Steam because of Steam sales. So
Gah.
I'm pretty much booked up for the next couple decades.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but then I mean, of course, I'm still gonna buy games. So
Duh.
do you have like a favorite boss or anything that really stuck out?
I didn't really have a favorite one. I actually liked like the ending when you're fighting Lavos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed kind of liked how you saw his transformation from like the big outer shell to what he actually is.
Yeah. I like how, because like a lot of RPGs, especially Final Fantasy games, the final bosses have stages.
Yeah.
But I like how Lavos's weren't necessarily like one continuous fight. It was you fought kind of the shell with the beak on it, and then you
Mm,
went inside it and fought the next one.
yeah.
And is there a pause in between the second and third, or is there just two?
Um, there is a pause. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a pause. It lets you heal,
There's a
and
save point when you go inside the shell.
yeah, it lets you heal and change your party out between each one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
See, I was gonna say, I think my favorite part is Ozzy Slash and Flea.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, they're so cool. I mean, obviously Ozzy Osbourne, Flea from Red Hot Chili
References.
Peppers, and Slash from Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, they're so cool, and it's kind of cool. And you'll see this whenever you play Chrono Cross, but they're actually in Chrono Cross. Spoilers. I think it's just like a side mission. I don't think you have to fight them,
Yeah.
but it's kind of cool because do you remember there's a line in the game Chrono Trigger? Because Flea obviously looks like a girl,
Yes.
but there's a line in the game where Flea says that he's a guy.
Hmm. Nice.
So Flea's a crossdresser.
Cool. Almost
Yeah.
like Birdo.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny because like for years, people actually argued that maybe it was a mistranslation or something, and Flea is actually a girl, or maybe he is, transgendered or crossdresser or whatever. And you don't know this yet 'cause you haven't played the game, but in Chrono Cross, it actually tells you the gender of certain characters when you're fighting them as bosses and stuff.
Yeah.
And Flea is obviously a woman in
Oh.
Chrono Cross.
Nice.
But its symbol, the symbol that was assigned to Flea, is the male symbol.
Nice.
I just thought that was kind of cool. That was kind of forward thinking. I mean, we have Birdo,
Yeah.
but really Birdo, the only thing that like differentiates it, what was it in like the manual or something,
Yeah.
saying Birdo was actually a guy.
Yeah.
How about your party? Who do you use? Did you use like one set party the whole time, or
No, I tried to switch it up a little bit every now and then. For the most part, I did use Chrono, Luca, and Marley. But the very final one, I used Frog and Ayla.
yeah?
So that one, their triple tech was probably one of the best ones. And then they could heal in between, which was excellent.
Yeah.
So
I'm a staunch staunch representative of using Chrono, Magus, and Frog.
yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Because I mean, Frog can heal you. You got Luminaire with Chrono, which I mean, when you're fighting anything, you just once you get that spell,
Yeah,
just use that on bosses nonstop. And then obviously Magus has like the most powerful spells in the game.
yeah, and he has all of them.
Yeah, and they're just cool. I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
he has this. What does he use? He uses a scythe. Is that what he uses?
Yeah. Every time I play the game, I'm like, oh, maybe I should try somebody else.
No.
But just like every RPG, I just use the same party.
Yeah. No.
Final Fantasy 7 is always Cloud, Barret, and Tifa. I don't ever use anybody else.
You don't need anybody else.
No, I use my party. I just play the same games over and over again the same way, expecting the same results. Oh. What about the ending? I guess it's your first time through, so you just got the stock ending.
Yeah, basically, I guess.
We beat Lavos and everything.
Yeah. It was okay. I want to go back through and see some of the other ones, but yeah.
I mean, a lot of them are just beating the game at different points in time.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you start up your New Game Plus, you can actually go straight to Lavos when you go into the warp. Instead of going to the left one and going to the past, you can actually go to the right one this time
Oh, yeah.
and fight Lavos immediately. I know in the end of time, and it's been a long time, but I know in the end of time, there's like a healing bucket,
Yeah.
and then right across from there's another bucket that you can use to go to
Yep.
Lavos. Um, I think any of the other times you fight Lavos and like you automatically and you lose all the time.
Yeah.
I think you can actually beat him during those.
Nice.
You can always use the epoch to just go to 1999 when the
Yeah.
world ended.
Yeah.
Um,
I need to
I
do
don't know.
more of
There's a
them.
lot of different ones. I think the one at the my favorite one is the one. Uh, I think this is how you get it, but you use that go to the beginning of the warp, the very beginning of the game,
Mm.
the warp and fight Lavos, and I think that's how you get the developers ending, which
Yes.
is kind of cool because you actually get to walk around. Like there's all kinds of characters, and each of them are the different developers and
Yeah.
everything.
The one where you're not supposed to win.
Yeah, they did it in a lot of the Final Fantasy games. There's usually a developers room, and it's just like people that made the game. You know, they put in like a little line of words and kind of talk about it or whatever. And I guess as the reward to be able to beat Lavos that early, they did that like a whole ending for it for Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
So that's pretty neat. I kind of like that. So you would you recommend Chrono Trigger?
Oh,
Come
absolutely.
on. I mean, how could you not recommend it? It's amazing.
Yeah, it's so much better than a lot of the games that are out today. It's awful.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, there's not. I don't think there's an argument against saying Chrono Trigger is one of the best Super Nintendo games.
no. No. There's definitely nothing against it, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be in pretty much everyone's top 10,
Oh, yeah.
and I can't imagine it being not being in everyone's like top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be. I mean, even though like I like Final Fantasy VI better, I mean, I reckon that Chrono Trigger is the better game,
Chrono Trigger's
and I
excellent.
prefer Final Fantasy VI, but Chrono Trigger is the superior game in every way.
Yeah, it's so good. Now I just need to finish
Yeah.
Mario.
At least you chose one that's not quite as serious
I'm
this
only
time.
I'm only 20 years late. It's no big deal.
Well, you'll just have like a lot of games to catch up on when we're all playing on like the holodeck.
Yeah, so while you all are playing on your NX, I'll be on the Super Nintendo. No, no big deal.
So nothing wrong with that. There's plenty of good games. I mean, you still haven't played either of the Final Fantasies.
No, I've got them. They're waiting.
I mean, Secret of Mana, Secret of Evermore. I want to play the Secret of Mana 3.
Yeah,
Second, that thing you got a poster behind you.
that bad boy.
Second, see, I guess Secret of Mana 2 is what it's called. So,
Sekadujitsun or something like that.
3, because
We're gonna
you
get
know
reamed. We're
you know
gonna
what the
get
real
reamed.
first one is? Do you know what the real first one is?
Not the one
I
that we
just
got.
bought it the other day.
Uh-uh.
Final Fantasy Adventure.
Oh, nice.
It's the first one, and then Secret of Mana is actually the sequel,
Of
and then
course.
Secret of Mana 2 is the third one.
Makes sense.
Yeah, well, Japan hated us back then, so they're basically like Americans are too stupid.
And Nintendo of America has never loved us. So
No, Nintendo America.
please
Yesterday
understand.
was Reggie's birthday,
Yeah.
and I didn't wish him happy birthday because I don't like him anymore.
No. No.
He doesn't bring the games out to us. We can't get any amiibos in the stores.
Nope. Oh, you want Mother 3? Yeah, no.
Wait, what are you talking about? They finally released Earthbound on the Wii U Virtual Console after how many years?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, you want this special edition Mario Kart 8 or the special edition Hyrule Warriors? Go to New York.
Well, the thing that's killing me right now is it's not even that this stuff is Japanese exclusive. All this stuff's coming out to Europe.
Yeah.
Like I know I texted you the other day. They're getting a Xenoblade 3D, 3DS. I think it's just like a normal one that comes like a Xenoblade faceplate,
Yeah.
but that's still more than we're getting
Yeah, we don't even have the little one.
because we didn't even get the normal new 3DS.
Yeah. I like the color scheme on the little one. The white.
Yeah,
I like that. Cuz it's got
Yeah.
it's got the color buttons and that's cool.
yeah. I mean that was how they were going to get me to buy a new
A
3DS.
new.
Yeah. Why didn't you just put the Super in front of stuff? Super Wii U or Super Wii, Super 3DS.
The Wii's just a bad name.
Just think, last time you made a sequel to your console, Nintendo. Think about the last time that happened and people loved it. It was the Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo 64. Boom.
I mean, it couldn't have hurt. You know what would have made the 64 better? Not using cartridges.
Yeah. Disk drive.
I mean, you lost Final Fantasy because you decided to use cartridges. I'm sure you lost other people. I mean, if Final Fantasy VII had been on the 64 instead of the PlayStation, there would be no PlayStation.
Yeah.
PlayStation would have gone the way of Sega.
Oh, poor Sega.
Yeah. I mean, losing Final Fantasy, I think, probably hurt Nintendo more than anything.
Yeah.
And then all the Final Fantasy games that are on Nintendo consoles now are just garbage.
Oh, yeah.
Garbage. All right. I guess that's all we had for today.
Send us home, sir. Send us home.
Thanks, everybody, for watching. Let us know what you thought. If this is something you'd want to see. The podcast-style videos work.
This is probably a lot longer than we meant for it to be for our first one, but
yeah,
it
yeah.
happens.
But, you know, sometimes I just see you and I just want to keep talking.
I'm not editing that out.
Oh, man. But anyways, like I was saying, thanks, guys. We appreciate your time.
Yep.
Down below, subscribe, like, dislike, I guess. We've got Twitter and we have YouTube. You're watching it. Twitter and Facebook, and do we still have the Tumblr thing?
No, Tumblr died when we updated our website.
We're really looking forward to making the Earthbound video. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Sometime.
If you don't know what we are, we're Video Game Book Club, just like the incredibly obnoxious video on the front page of our channel says. Basically, what our ideal is to pick a game, play through it together with each other and with you all out there, and then discuss it. So what we're gonna do is make a review video for Earthbound, and then discuss it with you all in the comments. So hit that up if you haven't played Earthbound yet, and you got a Wii U, get it on the Wii U. If you don't have a Wii U and you're watching this video, then you know what you got to do to play it. So
you got to E-word it. You got to E-word it. Everdrive it.
Ever drive it. Ever drive it.
That's
Ever
what
drive
I
it
meant.
home.
That's what I meant.
All right. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it.
See
Talk
you
to
all.
you later.